I'm showing 5 large-scale images printed on kind of perforated advertisement banner material. I created these images in 2 ways. 4 of them are camera-free photographs, which are like radiograms that I make directly on a large format negative by placing objects, images, or collages that I have made directly on the film emulsion and then exposing it with something called finger lights. These finger lights are meant for raving, and as a past teenage raver, I think of it as my own private little rave in my studio where anything can happen. And the funny coincidence is that these lights come in RGB colors, red, green, and blue, and you can kind of mix them to make your own color. One image, which is in the middle of the flames, is made with a large format camera of a truck that was parked outside my studio. I then went into the negative and scratched it with an X-Acto knife. I like to call that kind of marking the negative. It's almost this way of creating depth within the inherently flat surface of the medium. I kind of like to play with this idea of escaping within an image, but being reminded always that you're looking at a surface. And then these negatives are scanned and printed on this banner material and stretched. We use the company that actually prints banners for Kunsthalle Basel. And I wanted to play with this idea in a way of photography in public space, which usually means advertisement and kind of a clear messaging and an idea of like selling something very specific. What I try to attempt in my work is to look for something that's ambiguous, hard to describe, almost a state of amnesia or disorientation. What fascinates me about the image surface is how you can disregard it completely and escape into it. And idea of playing with the image surface and scratching it is a way of kind of playing with that tendency to escape within an image. What I was hoping to achieve, I don't know. I kind of thought of it as a puzzle that I am solving in almost being asked to dress this naked wall for a year. I called it Verkleidung. I like this word. It means a few things. It means kind of disguise, but it also means dressing up and being clothed. I wanted to find images that somewhat connected with this idea of fast messaging, like emojis, say, and looked for maybe easily communicated archetypes like flames, smile, nipple, and a palm. But in a way, these images are not about these easily decipherable symbols. Or I hope.